Using silhouettes in your art is a good way to both be stylistic and also hide things you don't want people to see. They just make a nice contrast that immediately draws your eye to them. So I'm going to teach you how to harness the darkness. The first thing that you should do, but do not have to do, is find a background. I like just using an emissive image as the sky so that the light is only coming from behind the silhouettes. I actually do this for most of my work. Next thing that you need is your silhouette, which will most likely be the focus of the scene. It doesn't matter what it is because there are two methods to make the silhouette, and one or the other will work on anything. The first method is to just apply a pitch black material to your mesh. Make sure that the roughness is turned up all the way to prevent any light interactions. This method is for objects that are completely solid and have a simpler form. The second method is to check this holdout box on your mesh. This will completely black out the object to where it is basically not there. This is used for things like this tree. I couldn't have applied a black material because then the leaves would not look like leaves. The second method could really be used for anything as long as you don't have any transparency. Now, the further that the scene goes back, then the more color that things should gain. As you can see, the bamboo has a green color because I did not want to make those a silhouette because it would make the foreground blend with the background. Even though it's not necessarily realistic, it doesn't really matter because it's a stylistic approach to realism. Now there's one last thing to do to make everything come together. Add some fog. I add fog to everything. After adding fog, put a sun coming from the back at an angle to get some really nice God rays coming in. The light visibly going over the silhouettes will bring everything together and make the scene feel very cohesive. Oh yeah, and add something in the foreground. It'll make everything really nice, put a lot of depth. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, learned something. I got a new mic by the way.